Hi everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing very well indeed. This is myself, Matty Tomato. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to episode 16 of our Airport City playthrough here on the Game Insight desktop website here. So as you can see, our planes from Egypt have just returned. Naturally we're going to be sending them back out again as well, and we're going to level up to level 10. We're going to see what is up with level 10, and we're going to see whether we can what we can build, what we can go for, what aims, what are our next objectives. Obviously the expansion is the big objective at this current time, and well, I'm probably also going to take a look at the airline alliances as well, because that is actually unlocked at level 10, so I think, yeah, it is level 10, yeah, so we're going to probably take a look at that as well. So, just doesn't happen, does it? Okay, right, let's continue with these Egypt flights then. Obviously we want to get the stars as well. How many more do we need here? Quite a few more, so there's still plenty of Egypt flights still to undertake here before we actually get anywhere close to becoming expert in the Egypt flights here. Right, I can also speed that up for free. Let's do that. Get the extra 36 coins. It's a great tip, that. Absolutely brilliant tip. Excellent. Right, so, sent those planes away. We are so close to being able to pick up the next level here, which is level 10. That cloud just vanished. It moved over here, clearly. That is kind of annoying, but oh well. Okay, let's land some guest planes here, which will of course give us the experience that we need to be able to creep our way to level 10 here. We also... yeah, I was going to say, I imagine there was maybe a little bit more time there before we could actually gain any of those items there. Right. Cool, yeah, so we'll just land some of these guest planes. Maybe we'll complete a collection or two as well, which will help us out a great deal in terms of the monies that we need. That will also be very ideal. Quick look at the missions here, actually. So we need second parking lot. Not really a priority. Ah, yeah, that's the Cyprus one, so we'll sort that out in a bit. That one's going to take a while to complete. Cyprus, okay. Buy your first plane, yeah, true. Fight to Turkish coast. The helicopter stuff, okay. Well, upgrade the control tower and build another stand. We're actually sort of half doing that because we are upgrading the control tower, and eventually we're going to be able to buy the extra stand anyway, although it's not really a priority at this moment in time. Build a wind turbine and bring power cables from Bali Island. Okay, well, Bali Island is an owl flight, so you can see how the game slowly leads you towards, you know, upgrading your planes and stuff like that. Upgrading the terminal in this instance, and building a command center. So the command center is for landing pads and things like that. When it comes to the helicopters. So that again is something interesting that we might want to dive into at some point, perhaps to make some extra cash. We'd have to build the relevant buildings for it though to be able to get tourists, and obviously we'd also need to build the fuel station for helicopters. Will also need to do that, so plenty that we would have to invest in order to do that, and of course we would have to make sure we've got the correct power and population requirements to do that as well, so yeah, plenty to ponder there. Oh, those two nearly crashed. Obviously crashes on a bit. He's just driven into the back of him. Great. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Just as I was saying, oh, yeah, crashes don't happen in this game. And look, he just drives into the back of him. Drunk pilot. Probably some of that single malt whiskey from the duty-free shop. Oh, dear. Idiot. Oh, the timing was impeccable there. Whoops, scrolled a bit too high. Oh, cloud. Nah, see, so I'm getting ahead of myself now. Because I got that one cloud from that one drop there, I'm sort of on the bandwagon now of trying to complete that. I've been doing the same thing on my personal profile, and I think I've still only got two. I've got two collectibles. I haven't even completed the collection once. I've literally just got two collectibles in however long I've been trying to click on those clouds. Oh, the infuriation. Also, what's quite infuriating is the fact that nothing was dropping from any of these guest planes. Oh, boy. Classic. Oh, gee whiz. We're about halfway there to the requirements for the expansion, but of course, as I said, if all it'd take would be to complete one collection and level up, and I think we'd have enough for what we need. And, well, obviously we wouldn't be able to build anything straight away, but I could start messing around with this and actually sort of getting the layout over here of what we actually want this place to look like, and sort of, you know, spread it out a little bit more, sort out some of these commerces, try and reorganise things here. I think that'd be a great idea. Still nothing dropping from these guest planes, of course. I mean, without a bonus, it can be, you know, it takes longer to get these collectibles, but you saw in previous episodes that I have bonuses active, and the same thing was happening, so not sure how effective those bonuses really are. Like, what does it actually do to the algorithm that says, hey, look, this should be a drop item? I don't know, so not entirely sure. I think ultimately what I want to do is I want an L shape here of buildings and things along this area here. The town hall in this area, and then the smaller buildings in this spot here. I think that's what I want to do. So build all the smaller commerces over here and things like that, and then have the bigger buildings in this section. That's kind of what I want to do. And to be honest, I could probably think about starting to reorganise that now, because it's... I could move stuff over and start moving things around here. I think it would genuinely look better. Yeah, I think it would. And we could organise it into sections as well. Because that house with the pool in the middle of it, I hate that. I genuinely hate the way that is. And I really want to move that around. Hey, we managed to get a net. Okay, we've already got 4 of those. Thank you very much, game. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to start moving this around. So this is going to be... I said it was going to be about the airline alliances, but it probably won't. It's probably going to be more to do with me moving stuff around and being a bit of a design freak. I think that's what this is going to be more about. So let's go ahead... I'm quite happy to mirror these items here, though. So, I mean, we can do this. This is fine. I'm quite happy to mirror these. Although eventually we'll probably just get rid of them. So if I had the mansion, I don't know, say there. See, that is not a place I would want to live, right on a dual carriageway like that. I'm quite tempted to get rid of this manor as well. I'm not sure I want it. I prefer to have 2 mansions, but we'll see. In the end of the day, if we can find an area where we could potentially build 2, like we could potentially find an area to build 2 manors, then it'll probably look better. So we're going to move the eatery, and subsequently we'll probably end up having something else built in there. And then, of course, we then have the house with the pool that moves over there, and probably another house with a pool here, 2 mansions, and then maybe build the manor somewhere else. And then perhaps on this back section over here, we could build, if we wanted to go down that route, we could build the guest house, which is really small and yields tourists for the helicopters. So maybe that's something we could do there. So I still keep these roads, but I think it'd look better. Yeah, I really think it would look better to go down that route. I'd need to find a place for this this flower square though. So it may potentially be that we sort of mess around a bit further here and try and find a place to build this in amongst a big pile of stuff. Of course, we've already got the parks and things over this way. But, you know, maybe we could try and find somewhere nice to put that in the centre as a centrepiece of something. Not sure, but I think that would be a good idea. And then we can maybe build something else in here. Not sure what, again. Maybe, where is it? Perhaps the bookstore? 30 coins every 4 hours. Only takes 8 population and 1 electricity. It's quite expensive for what it is, but maybe that could be something we could build in there, just because we don't have one. Maybe. That might be something interesting. Or maybe we'll wait for some sort of reward building, maybe. Not entirely sure. Oh, I really thought that we were on the way there with the ancient reptile, but no. It's the leg that we're after for that one. Keep forgetting what we actually need for half of this, but yeah, okay. That's 50. Okay, I believe, if I'm not mistaken though, we can probably, yes we can, speed up the car dealership again, because it's been 5 minutes. So, Let's go ahead and do that. That's our highest yielding building at this current point in terms of commerce, so it sort of makes sense to just keep on going with that. I think if we land one more guest plane, we'll have the required experience to be able to jump. It has to be an owl plane though, I think. And it is, yeah, 4 experience, which means 12, which means bang on 1600. So, yes, let's do that, and then our own planes will arrive back just as we're clearing these out. Which would be great, because it'll top up the fuel. Although it won't top it up that well. I would prefer it. I would have preferred it if that was almost empty before we were leveling up, but that's one of those things. Okay, right. Excellent. Okay, so we should level up here. There we go! So, we have leveled up. We gain airport cash, we gain some coins, more fuel, unlock a big pile of extra destinations. We can also get several things, including the airship dock, which is quite an interesting building, the flight school, which we'll eventually need to fly further, the baggage hall to speed up guest planes, we got oil refineries, newspaper building, and some of the bonuses of this available at this time as well also become available. Superb stuff. Okay, we've also got some new missions, and our planes have just arrived back there, which is super. So we'll take a look at those new missions at some point. Okay, good. Excellent. Right, nothing dropped from those guest planes either, did it? Of course it didn't. Goodness me. Right, okay, so Egypt. No. Okay. A light engine. That's kind of useful. I'm happy with a light engine, to be honest. A light engine is good because we always use those when it comes to fixing planes. Very, very useful indeed. Okay, maximum passengers, excellent stuff. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode right here, and in the next episode we're going to take a look at some of the new missions, and we're definitely going to take a look at some of the new buildings, and we're also going to take a look at the airline alliances, which I said we would do in this part, but took us a little while longer to get to that magic level 10 there. But that's it for now. Cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matty Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for Airport City on the Game Insight desktop app. See you later.